beam. I'll go show you guys outside what it looks like. It's 11 foot off the ground, but still the same results. I'll show you in a second, guys. I had to use something really cool on that. Hope I'm not losing live stream. We're pointing northwest direction right now. I'll tell you some good news about that. But I'll tell you, I made my first contact just about 15 minutes ago. I talked to a guy in Wisconsin on the beam on channel 37. He was hitting 8 pounds between 7. So there was a guy called 505. He heard me on my beam antenna. I had to use the speaker, and that thing I hooked up in the back, you guys seen? That Bluetooth device. So I had to use that to tune the antenna that way to hear this guy's on there. I'll show you a second when I turn off the antenna matcher, and you'll see what it looks like. Watch what it does. That's when you turn off the antenna matcher. See? 1.4 with the antenna matcher off. I'm still going to fry this thing. That's with the antenna matcher off. Yeah, that's with the antenna matcher on. We got a 1.4 on all channels. See, when you turn it on, this is why you need one of these, guys. I'm only 11 foot off the ground with it. That's an 8 foot ball I put up there in the middle. Watch what we'll do on channel 40. That's why I need one of those versus tuner. We're probably going to go at least 30 feet with that beam antenna up there. See, 1.1 on the antenna matcher. And channel 1 is different. And that's like 1.6. But you could always tune it with the antenna matcher on it. I'll show you 38. 38's like 1.1. 37 is 1.1. I go down to almost near 20 and 12 out there. Channel 20 is like 1.1. 17 is 1.1. On channel 12, guys, 1.2. It's not bad. This is the area I want to stay in. Channel 11 is 1.3. Not too bad. With the antenna matcher on. We're pointing toward the northwest direction, guys. And I talked to Wisconsin on sideband. 26 is what I stay in this channel, but looking good. But it made... What's that? We're pointing northwest direction. I hit Wisconsin a while ago. I made a 700-mile contact on channel 37 lower side 10 minutes ago. I went to the upper freeband. Yeah. So these areas I stay up here like this, the Jamaican channel. Triple nickels looking at 1.1. I hope you guys can still see me on the chat. Hey guys, I heard UDX-534 a while ago on channel 38, but I'll tell you something about that. Okay, channel, that's 1.1. I'll tell you about what happened in the news today. Not on the news, we're looking good, 1.1. These are the areas I want to stay in where the guys are at. Before we start, I'll get this all here. I'm going to turn this radio down for a couple minutes. But what happened today, my dad's in the hospital right now. He's got like pneumonia in his lungs, and his heart was skipping pretty bad today, quite good. They're trying to get the pneumonia out of his lungs this whole week. So he's in the local hospital here I was talking about, and he did ate today. He couldn't hardly swallow. That's what it's been going on for the last few months, I think since a few weeks ago. So that's what's happening. He's in the hospital right now. I had him went there earlier today. Early this morning, took him in the van, get him up there, and that's what I'm saying. It's been kind of been rough all week lately. But if you guys want to donate some stuff to the channel, let me know. So if I want to get into if you guys want to get me an antenna tuner like one of those MJ tight ones, this thing will do great. The K160 is doing okay. It's 100 water, but the problem with my Nano VA, I think it's messed up the SWR, but the SWR is pretty accurate on this one, like the Nano VA. But I like to have another Nano VA real soon, and probably get a rotor for my antenna beam. So I got to get some poles for it real soon. But at least today with this thing, we made a contact to 505 Wisconsin Green Bay. 20 minutes ago, I just talked to a guy on my beam antenna 11 feet off the ground. He was on a Galaxy radio, a Saturn Galaxy, and he was 40 feet off the ground. I was 11 foot off the ground. He told me I was coming in really good and I was booming. And he was hitting like 8 to 7 pounds. We're not going to do a long video tonight out here. Just want to show you I got the beam working and the antenna matcher is working good. We'll see we'll do it with the Cobra 139, see what happens with the box. So hope we don't fry this antenna matcher. I have another one for a backup in case it happens, but we need to get a really good antenna matcher, like a really good one that can hook up, can handle these boxes and that box there. So we could actually have some fun time with it. Then we'll be able to raise that beam up a little bit more. Well, we'll probably do some more tests of this beam, but I got it out here with the same kind of coax cord, the RJ58. We have a total of these maybe about 150 foot coax, but 50 foot coax RGA58, then 50 foot of the RG213 I'm running on, and I coax sealed where I put the connector up there, and we got a paracord rope you guys saw there. So I got home when I put the beam in. I had to do this all myself, but I did. Had to took it off that thing. I had to flip it upside down and put the 8-foot pole in there, tighten up, and I had to try to move it around to lift it a certain way to get the ropes on there and all that stuff. So the ropes are actually for like you can move it around and hold it in case we get a lot of wind, but down there shouldn't get that much wind. But we're actually getting, I heard stations out on the west coast when I was pointing it a while ago before I changed over to the northwest direction. I heard someone was talking to Dallas a while ago, and that was pretty cool. So the beam antenna is working beautiful, guys. Here we go. Lincoln, Nebraska. Washington State. CQ UDX, calling CQ UDX, UDX-362 from East Tennessee trying. How about it? Can anyone hear me on this 4-element beam out here calling CQ UDX? This is UDX-362 over East Tennessee trying. We're pointing our beam to a northwest direction right now. How about you stations in Washington State? Can you hear me over here? 362 over East Tennessee calling CQDX. This is UDX 362 outside of Knoxville, Tennessee trying. Calling CQDX on a 4-element beam about 11 feet off the ground.
What the poop is going on?
This is UDX 362 from East Tennessee, standing by out here for UDX stations coming in. Hope you guys hear me on my Siro SY27 out here, about 11 feet off the ground. This is UDX 362 outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. I hope you guys hear the station out here in Tennessee. Let me know if this beam's working. UDX 362 set, so I'm running a Siro SY27 4-element beam, about 11 feet off the ground with a quad 5 Top Guns technology. Trying to play the microphone this hour, but I hope you guys are reading me in the mail today. This is UDX 362 from East Tennessee out here. The beam is working, guys. I'm pointing northwest direction. Hey, cornbread. Did you guys hear about what the news went at my dad? I told you guys out there. Been kind of rough day today. Let's hope he gets out of the hospital soon to get the pneumonia out of his lungs and get him to eat again. But he's eating some stuff today. Maybe they'll get some kind of antibiotic, but they had to put him on. They're putting him back on blood thinners. The beam's doing great. See, that's the static noise I get on channel 37, like that, when I hear that. But when I turn the beam on 37 to another direction, this goes away. Is that normal when that does on beams, guys? Maybe that's on the back side of it, when it makes that noise. Maybe that's what it is, guys. That's weird. But it did that on channel 37 when I was pointing toward southwest direction, toward Australia and all that. Let's do a radio check. Breaker 19, Breaker 19 for a radio check. Oh, that's the scatter side noise. So yeah, we're going. We're going northwest, Illinois. How about a 3-3 over Illinois? Breaker 28, break. This is Foxman 362. This is UDX-362 outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, trying a 4-element beam for a radio check. Hope this 4-element beam's getting out there with a Siro SY27 quad 5 Top Guns technology, and running a turn to +2 microphone this hour. It's getting out there tonight. Go ahead, 515. This is UDX-362 from East Tennessee waving.
Central Iowa.
Central Iowa. How about a 515 Central Iowa? This is UDX-362 from East Tennessee trying. Hope this 4-element beam's getting over to Iowa tonight. This is UDX-362 outside of Knoxville, Tennessee waving. That's that beam, guys. We're hearing different directions. We're pointing that direction. A lot of stations, guys. You know it's working. We're about 11 feet off the ground with it. Let's check these guys out here. I'm actually pointing toward Iowa, Wisconsin. That's where it's heading that way. But I made a first contact with this beam a while ago. At least it's working, guys. They made a 700-mile contact to Wisconsin today. And it was like Minnesota, guys, which has got one. Let's try it. CQDX, UDX-362, calling CQDX. This is UDX-362 outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. How about that station up in Minnesota tonight? Can anyone hear me out there? 941 up there in Minnesota. How about it? Can anyone hear 362 over East Tennessee, outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, doing a radio check on a 4-element beam antenna on a Siro SY27 on a Quad 5 Top Guns technology with a turn +2. Hopefully you can hear me outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. This is UDX-534 said so over East Tennessee waving. CQGX calling CQGX. This is UDX-362 over East Tennessee trying. How about Nebraska? We hear you out there. 362 from Tennessee waving. How about 17 out there? This is UDX-362 from East Tennessee waving.
What
173 Nebraska. We hear you at 7 pounds out here at East Tennessee. UDX-362 said so. Waving back on a Quad 5 out here. Top Gun barefoot with a turn +2 with a 4-element beam. 4-element beam out here with a Siro SY27. We're 42 miles west of Knoxville, Tennessee. But you're sounding good at 7 pounds out here tonight.
Yeah,
362, not 363. 362 over East Tennessee waving.
I was trying to get a hold. I could hear you guys here and there. I tried to get a hold of you. You couldn't hear me, so I just turned it down and watching some TV.
It's not 363, sir. It's 362. 362 from Tennessee.
I just turned it back up here. It was so bad before. There was so much jamming going on. There was 15 channels at once. Big jam. I couldn't believe that shit.
Wow, 15 channels. What's going on? Some bad skip out there? I hear you out there pretty fine at 7 pounds out here. This is 362 over East Tennessee waving. I'm trying out my 4-element beam about 11 foot off the ground right now. Too many stations. It's working, guys. It's a lot of stations ringing out, but the beam. Let's try this. 37. Yeah, I got it pointed toward northeast direction toward Wisconsin. They heard me at 7 pounds. One guy did. CQGX calling CQGX. UDX-362 over East Tennessee trying calling CQ. CQGX, CQGX, UDX-362 from East Tennessee trying. So it's pretty cool with the beam. It is working, guys. You guys hear it all in there. We're getting the backside all straight on the beam, but I'm pointing toward my tree right now. You're the one with the hidden antenna one? We'll have to do some tests with this beam, but it's pretty cool. We hear all them out there. So that's still going on that. At least it's getting better on 35 right now. That's the crackling here on 37. Wait. What's that guy out there? CQGX calling. This is UDX-362 from East Tennessee trying. Hope this 4L beam's working out here in East Tennessee on a Quad 5.
What?
You're Washington State, man. You're about 30,000 miles away, almost 2,000. You're about at least almost 5 to 6 pounds over East Tennessee, outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. This is 362 set, so we're waving back out here. I just hope this 4-element beam's making your trip tonight with barefoot with a quad 5 Top Guns technology, Turner Plus 2 microphone. I'm about 11 feet off the ground with a Siro SY27-4 4-element beam out here. And we're over in East Tennessee, about 42 miles west of Knoxville. My beam's pointing different directions, it's pointing northwest. It's hard to tell which is which, but it's pretty cool. But I made my first contact with it today. That was awesome. I didn't know it was working, but it's working, guys. So what are you guys doing tonight? But I say sorry about the bad news about my dad. Hope he gets better soon. Just tell 390 about that, what happened. I've been waiting to do this beam antenna for a while, but we'll probably do some more tests on it soon. And maybe we'll get some better luck. But I heard Australia a while ago with this. I'm doing it mainly by turning by my hands. But the antenna's not that heavy. You can lift it, but I had to flip it upside down and tighten. I had to take the thing off the small one and put the 8-foot pole I had. This one used to be on my ham antenna a while back in Utah. This pole did. Then I had to flip it upside down, tighten with U-bolts, and I had to pick it up that way and get in that pole. And then I lost the cap on one of my elements, so I had to get it out of the grass. So I took 20 minutes to find it, and at least I did found it. But I'll show you some videos of the beam antenna about 11 foot off the ground. The hours was right. It's in the tuning process, but it did help a little bit. But the antenna matcher made it even better.
You don't have all the munchies eaten up already.
Munchies.
No, I ain't getting it till tomorrow. The kids didn't get home till late, so I didn't have the ride down there for them to help me. So they were taking a half day tomorrow, so at 10:30 we're going down. Well, God darn it, I would have come up and I would have taken you, given you a ride to go and get
Yeah, munchies.
You just had to strap yourself real good. Yep, as long as I strap myself in the cart.
UDX is going good at this off. I'll tell you what the time is. Look at that. It's doing good with this beam.
Thank you, UDX. And one thing I gotta get is here about fish. 90410.
Who's that guy? How about a 9014? Call CQDX. This is UDX 362 over East Tennessee waving. CQDX, call CQDX. This is UDX 362 tonight for outside of T. This is UDX 362 standing by out here for stations to talk to me.
Copy. 16480, William. 97739.
A9739 from Oregon, sounding good at 8 pounds out here in East Tennessee. This is UDX 362 set, so we're on a 4-element beam about 11 foot off the ground with a Siro SY27 running a quad 5 Top Gun, a Turner Plus 2 microphone, but you're sounding crystal clear out here tonight. Just want to let you know from Oregon.
My front yard is a parking lot. Are you telling me you're parked in it?
I hope my beam is making to Oregon tonight on a 4-element beam about 11 feet off the ground. UDX 362 set, so we're waving back to Oregon. That would be something else we made to Oregon with the sun. I hear him. Hey, UDX-534. Hey, Seaweed. This is UDX-362 from East Tennessee waving. I'm on the beam antenna. I hear you out there. That was Seaweed. He came in a little bit. Come on, Seaweed. Seaweed, I heard him out there. I hear him. Can we go with 37 for him? But I hear him out there. Hey, Seaweed, I hear you out there at least a bit, almost near 1 pound, but I hear you on my beam antenna, UDX-362 set, so we're waving back. I hope you can hear me out there up in Washington State, but I hear you way out there, UDX-362 from East Tennessee waving. We got Seaweed. They're running over you, but... You... There you go. I hear you. There you go. That's you, man. A534, I hear you out there, UDX. How's it sounding? What's the beam sounding like to you, man? I'm pointing northwest direction toward the tree with the hidden antenna, but I'm not 11 feet off the ground, but it's the quad 5 out here. But I hear you way out there, 534, UDX-534, UDX-362 set, so from Fox, man. I hope it's getting over there tonight. Seaweed, what does it sound like to you? Was it good? Can you hear me out there?
Okay, I can accept that. Oh, I can't say the same.
Give me a double thumb like you heard me pretty good. Oh, I heard you. There you go.
Someone in my life that I really love.
You're way out there, man. You're in a mobile and I'm on a beam. It's very low elevation on it. Alright, UDX-534, UDX-362, wave it on back. I heard you way out there at 1 pound, almost 2. Just want to let you know, but at least the beam's making that far over to you. It should be able to hit Jungle Joe soon if that thing was really high, but it's only about 11 feet off the ground right now. That's how tall it is. And it's just the same setup, but I just put an 8-foot pole on it, but it's about 11 feet total, but at least it's making a trip to Oregon today. UDX 362 sets on the quad 5, running barefoot tonight with the turn plus 2.
I think I was 2.
You're way out there. They're walking over you so bad. Yeah, I just talked to Seaweed. He was at 1 pound, guys. 11 feet off the ground.
I've been wrong before. But when
I don't even know what that sound like underneath, but that thing was a powerful one. At least it's getting out of the mountains here. He's on the back side of the beam. UDX 362 from East Tennessee waving, calling CQDX. A092 out there. This is UDX 362 over East Tennessee waving. Yeah, that was me. That was barefoot, dude. Running that quad 5. Oh, you're running a barefoot on a Kenwood. Yeah, that was the beam antenna. And I'm only 11 feet off the ground, dude. That was Dallas telling me to do that. And I'm running an antenna matcher on it. Okay, that antenna matcher I showed you, that's what's running on it. But I need to get a really good antenna matchup. Hey, World 0303, Kansas, blowing smoke out here in East Tennessee. UDX-534 says so on a Quad 5 Top Guns technology, running a Siro SY27-4 4element beam. We're about 11 feet off the ground right now. Yeah, we need to go to a channel we can hide out away from these guys. And we've got to get out on the free band channel. So imagine that thing would go good. So we made almost 2,000 miles. But we were way out there on the mobile. At almost 11 o'clock at night almost. 10:42 Eastern time. It's got to be at least 8 or 9 o'clock where we're at. Maybe about 7 o'clock. Zero 0303 Kansas, you're blowing 7 pounds outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. UDX-534 said so. Hope this Quad 5 Top Guns technology barefoot with a turn +2. To Kansas today. We're losing them now. But I made it to Oregon with this thing. I didn't know what it sounded like, but if you heard me, that was cool. That probably was the East getting hitting more than them. Hey, World Radio 303 Kansas, you're starting to lose each other out there from East Tennessee. This is UDX-534 from outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, a Quad 5 Top Guns technology radio with a turn +2, and we're running a 4-element beam, a Siro SY27, about 11 feet off the ground this evening. We got a copy on 348 in Nebraska. Sounding good, almost 6 to 7 pounds out here in East Tennessee. I hope this 4-element beam is getting out here about 11 feet off the ground right now. I'm out of Kansas out there. This is UDX-534 from East Tennessee calling CQDX. I hope I did appear on one of the... What's that? That's terrible, man. I'm out of 348 over Nebraska. Now we hear you at 7 pounds over East Tennessee. UDX-534 said so. We're waving back. Wouldn't it be nice to appear on Macintosh live stream with this beam? That would be fantastic if I heard it out there. I'm going to get on out of here now. I'm just kind of tired because I've been a long day, guys. It's good. Who's out there? Conditions have changed, guys.
really loud. I don't
All right, guys, this was been a great show today at 23 minutes. We just wanted to do a test on it. I showed you guys my beam antenna, but we need to get a better antenna match. I don't know what happened to my VA. It still works fine, but I hooked up to a radio to this thing, and I was going to try to measure my SWR. The only SWR that's been accurate is the one with the quad 5, but I need to get another nano VA and switch that one out and get something really good, and be able to see that beam antenna. But it's doing good on the antenna matcher. We got it on right now. You see, mat means matcher. These are the tunes I set for the quad 5, the element beam with a quad 5. If you ever get one of these beam antennas, make sure you set those settings for your thing. Looks like that knob down below. That will give you the perfect SWR on all the channels with it. When you turn that off, it's different. But you guys can see it on this thing. And it's looking quite good, but it's okay. But I wish you could recalculate this SWR, but it's working good. But we need a, I need one of those antenna tuners. You know, the one like the MNJ, the Versa tuner. Wish I could do one up to 300 watts. And then I could run all my stuff with the beam antenna and all my radios. Would be nice. But we have to get this beam antenna raised up when we get time and get the rotor for it. But at least it's working. We'll do some more tests on it for a while and see how we can get some contacts. But I had to use that speaker thing to get out there to tune it. And I talked to Wisconsin a while ago. And Seaweed just heard me at, he was at 1 pound, almost 2, because he's in a mobile and I'm on a base because it's kind of different. Not bad for 11 foot off the ground. And if you get it higher, it'd be okay, but like 30 feet be okay. But it did got out. So we probably get on a good channel there and we can talk to you guys out. Just let me know what channel you guys be on. We'll go on that channel on one of these radios here. Well, we're going to try the Cobra 139 when we get time. And the Quad 5. The Quad 5 is a pretty safe radio because you can't go wrong with it. It's got SWR protection and it's got everything we want to have. So it won't, at least it will protect anything it does. And it does very good. So check out CB Lounge 2112. Say shout out to Reed. And also don't forget the UDX CB Radio Club out there. And don't forget to check this us out, United Delta X-Ray. And don't forget All Radio Night. Check out 21 out there. And don't forget to check out OTR tonight. Bozo Control. And that's what I'm saying. He does tube C radios. We might get that beam over to Fresno, California. It'd be nice if we could raise it up quite a bit. But I did a lot of work on that today when I came home during the evening around, at least around 7 o'clock today. I had to eat some food. I was out there at the hospital out there for at least 4 to 5 hours for my dad today. That's what happened. That's what I'm saying. So you guys have a good night. And don't forget to check us out. We're doing a beam antenna test. So it's working good. So at least I made a contact with Seaweed tonight. This was the 4-element beam antenna, the Siro SY27. You guys have a good night, and I'll catch you guys later. And you guys know about the story video. So this is Foxman362. Have a good night, and we'll bring out some more videos sometime soon. Catch you guys later. Thanks for coming in the chat tonight. And I'll see y'all guys later.